What's up, guys? So I'm gonna be giving my thoughts on Misfits 20, which happened yesterday. It was an awesome event. I really enjoyed it, and let's go over some of the fights. Let's get into it. So the first fight was this heavyweight fight. I didn't fuck with it too much, but they weren't very good. People been saying on the internet, Lesnar could beat both of them in one night. I think that's probably true. The next fight was Adam Brooks versus some guy, I don't know. Look, Adam Brooks did really fucking well, especially for a guy that's like 42. And look, he called out Deji after his fight. I think that would be a sick fight. I would love to see it. The next fight was the Ziggy Johnson fight, which I was really looking forward to. Shout out to my guy Ziggy. I think he did really well, against a really fucking good opponent. There were some mismatches on this card. This was one of them for sure. But I'm just glad that Ziggy got the chance to be on the card and show out. He had his moments for sure. And who knows, we'll probably see him back really soon. Next was a fight that a lot of people were looking forward to. Little T versus Afghan Dan. And this was just like crazy. The way the bro was spinning around. It reminded me of my first sparring session where I just couldn't help but just turn around. Like, I don't think he did any sparring, any training whatsoever for this fight. And I'm talking about Afghan Dan. And you can't do that, man. You can't play boxing. You get embarrassed in front of the world stage. So yeah, that fight was crazy. Really entertaining for sure. And I think Little T definitely has a future in Misfits. He just need to get his cardio up, and that's it, man. I think the fight was entertaining just because of how bad Afghan Dan was. I think it made it pretty weird to watch. Up next was Melanie Shaw and Carla Jade. So I only really caught the end, like the last round, but people were saying, it was a robbery that the other person won. So that sucks. Now, Ty Mitchell versus Tommy Hench was a very fucking good fight. It was like the first technical fight of the card. I really enjoyed it. I think both guys put on a show for sure. Tommy Hench had a lot of heart, but Ty Mitchell was just too fucking good. I know he beat Idris in an exhibition, so I was looking forward to that going in. I knew Ty Mitchell was gonna be good, if you could beat Idris. So now, next was the fight I was really looking forward to. Really the only reason I watched the card. Wade Plemons versus Masai Warrior. Bro, I have been looking forward to this fight since it got announced, since the fucking day. I was just shitting myself. Like, bro, can it be January 18th already? Because, bro, I've been supporting and watching Wade for fucking years, bro. This was just like an enormous moment. This was the biggest moment for every Wade fan. I've been watching the Wade concept, the breakdown for fucking years, bro. And it was just like, I couldn't even believe it when this shit got announced. This is the biggest fight of the year so far, and it did not disappoint. I knew he would come in there and hammer those right hands on Masai Warrior. Masai Warrior is a bodybuilder, you know what I mean? He could take a punch though. I'll give him that, man. He had a good chin on him. He had some heart, because Wade was hitting him with fucking, Wade was hitting him with that good shit, man. That Sunday cooking. Yeah, shout out to Masai Warrior. I talked a lot of shit to him in his comments, leading up to the fight. Because that's what you should do as a fan, man. You got to ride for your guys, bro. And you really got to stick it to them. You can't just support the guy. You got to go out there and shit talk his opponent. All of us Wade fans that left comments and talk shit to that guy, guys, we got in his fucking head. Did you see him? He was nervous as shit. And Wade was talking his shit, man. Wade was killing it on the mic. Every time he got the mic in front of him, Wade delivered on promo, boosting this fight up. Man, Wade did numbers, bro. Biggest fight of the year so far was that one. I'm really proud of Wade, and I cannot wait to see him fight again. Okay, last but not least, Darren Till versus Anthony Taylor. Man, this, going into it, I had AT winning. After his last two performances, I really became a Anthony Taylor fan. Just exciting style, landing big punches. This guy's got deceptive power. I've even heard in sparring, like when he lands, you can feel it. Going in, I had Anthony Taylor winning by KO. I really thought he would knock Darren Till's head off, right off his shoulders. But that's not what happened. you know, until like the 5th round. So, okay, so let's get into it. So, look, Darren Till was dominating 1 through 4. And it was not looking good. You know, it was not looking good. When the bell rang after the 4th round, AT went to that corner, and I don't know what someone told him. I don't know what his coaches were telling him, but AT went into a different mode. That whole 5th round, dominated Darren Till. He whooped Darren Till's ass that round, man. He was landing them overhands and had the head movement going. It was a beautiful thing. Bro really gave it all he could. You know, AT showed a lot of heart, and I'm proud of him, man. Like, that dude's a boxer, and I do want to see him fight again really badly. I know he was saying, you know, it might be time to retire. Fuck that shit, dude. Keep fucking going, because I gotta see AT fight again, honestly. It was a great main event, great co-main event, and just a legendary night overall. So shout out to Misfits, Mams, Taylor for making this shit happen. Shout out to DAZN. Misfits 20 was excellent. I'm excited for Misfits 21. Let's get it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Augustin Sael. I appreciate you watching this shit. And stay tuned for my next video. It's gonna be another banger.